Alright, today we make some bread dumplings out of old bread. And they will look like kind of like this. My last time I made them. The good part is this is how you utilize bread even if it's quite old. So this bread, as you can see, is not totally hard, pretty hard. We use this as an ingredient. We have further ingredients. We're using milk from Patty's farm. We have here the bacon from Sonny's farm. Here the eggs from Sonny's farm. We have here parsley from our garden. This is from the store. This is the garlic also from Patty's farm. And then old bread, a little bit salt and pepper. And then I will show you how we make them and boil them in water. Ooh. One more. Same thing. Cut this to the cubes. We do Patty's farm milk. Half more bread. So it's really not a lot at all. At this point, to get at it, and we get this quick on this go. Cutting here more. I'm really careful with this. Not fun cutting in your hands. So we're making really fine cubes. Should actually make even finer. And I have cut already bacon. I make sure that in the pan. So that one is out of the way. 2. Make the milk just nicely over it. Good. Like towel. Just get over it. Whatever you use, whatever oil you have here, Tupperware or something else. You make it in somewhere, cover it, and then just let it sit there for a little bit. So, what you do now is take the parsley. Good. Putting in the recipe, but sometimes you do more, sometimes you do less. And you will see when you have done it once, you see how much is in the dumplings, if you like that or not. I like actually those kind of things. A little bit more, seems like okay. Oops. Later on in the compost and cutting this nicely. Sure. Left. That's the one. See how big they are. Bring them up a little bit. this entire thing. Good. It's already set. I love the carbon steel. And so just keep it in here a little bit. Whew. This thing, by the way, is what I made by myself. I mean, it was like in 4th grade. Obviously, doesn't fit anymore, but this case works. Good. Happy to milk with the bread. I will make here in the eggs and some compost. We do salt. That's good. Good amount of pepper. Nutmeg. Careful with that. Then let's get all that good stuff in here. Noodles or also potatoes, just salt water. I heated it up before. This should come back quite easily and fast. And now just making this all to a form. I have to say, because it's too wet, what I will do is that I do a little bit breadcrumbs in. Because what we want is that we also like squeeze it together. This sound is weird. But we want to make some balls, some dumplings. And then we dump them in the water, boil them quite long, like not really boiling, just keep them in the seething water, just in hot water. And yeah, doing like for 30 minutes. I can already test how much they would keep together. And that's a good example of it's too wet. Right, you cannot really take them and make a nice, doesn't keep together. So I did it there. I have not made breadcrumbs with old bread. I use from the store. But let's see. Maybe a little more. Oh yeah. Feeling thing. There's nothing you can do wrong. It's good if you have wet hands. And then let's try it. Let's try one. Still feels a little bit. Still feels a little bit. Make them in not boiling water. So if you have boiling water, they literally will dissolve. So you want to have just hot water. And today I cut actually the parts pretty big because the bread was also hard. I would suggest to make maybe the bread would be 1 day less old. Then just cut them a little bit finer, and then it's easier that they stick. But as you can see, if you take the breadcrumbs trick, this works fine, and then you just make them in the water, let them boil, And they're fantastic on the side, the same as it would be potato or would be noodles. If you have any meat, maybe a nice sauce. And this is really a well used purpose of otherwise old bread. Okay, I'll make that to the end and then I'll show you when it's done. We'll cut one and then you can see inside. So as you can see here, they're getting bigger, looking good, looking very so delicious, and just like sitting there for a while. So it really depends on how big you do them and how old the bread is, how long it needs, but again, you cannot really overcook it. I think like 30 minutes is for me something that works well. You can cut one, you see it, and then if it's not done, you just keep it 10 minutes later. Oh, that looks good. That looks fantastic. Let's see. Close part. Ah, I love this stuff. Best old bread ever. Got here some meatballs, nice brown sauce, and that's where we make the dumplings in.